So while I never encourage spouses to file for divorce, you know, sometimes it happens, and you need to be proactive. It's going to happen because there are some advantages to getting a final divorce in Texas, and one of them is that spousal maintenance or alimony is very difficult to get in Texas, and it only lasts a certain time, and it has to have certain conditions to get it. And it's a lot easier to get in other states like California and Illinois, and they have shorter residency requirements. So if these are factors that are going to weigh upon the division of marital assets and the financial burdens that the parties are going to have to take, then, you know, being proactive and making sure that you're filing in a favorable jurisdiction like Texas, if Texas is available and a viable option and you meet the residency and domicile requirements, file it in Texas and give the courts of Texas the jurisdictional opportunity to deal with it. Because what often happens is you have filings in 2 different states, and then there's question marks about what is going to happen and where and when, and if the judge in one jurisdiction is going to retain that case or is going to transfer it to the county of original jurisdiction in whatever state that might be, Arkansas, Iowa. I've had them all the way from Arizona to California. And these are big, expensive, troubling battles with no clear outcomes. And it's hard to predict because a lot of it's going to come down to very specific factors that are uncovered in the jurisdictional discovery, which is the questions back and forth about residency, domicile, intent to stay, etc. And these are things that can just pop up, and they're all case specific, and they can make a case go in a direction that it's very difficult to predict or even anticipate sometimes. So being proactive, and if you've got a jurisdictional standing in the state of Texas and you have these concerns about other jurisdictions, you know, you might have a spouse who's traveling to California long enough to get residency requirements there, establishing a home there, going to help out mom and dad in another state where alimony is easier to get. Filing first, being the petitioner, is sometimes in your best interest, simply because it will be a Texas jurisdictional matter, and then all those other factors are going to be determined by the Texas Family Code and under our old common law system of community property.